The Keys of Marinus, Part 1, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And here we are. We have myself, Joey. We got Brian.
Eat.
Dylan.
Hello, my fellow super Herlockians.
And Connor!
Do you ever think the first part of this title sequence looks like an erection, like, popping up?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
I think it
Where?
looks more... No, I think you got it wrong. I think it looks more like the stream of cum that comes out when you finally finish, you know?
Right.
How much do you come, Brian?
Don't worry about it.
But as a kid, I always thought it was
Sea of death.
like,
That's how Brian's girlfriend's face feels, you know?
Oh no! We're off to a great start.
But
Well, here's
what
what
I-
brought up cum.
We're not even a minute.
what I was gonna say was, when I was a kid, I used to think they filmed a lava lamp. That's how they got that sequence.
Wait a minute.
Also,
They
look at this
just
gross
reversed that
cultural
model.
appropriation.
Wait a minute. They just reversed that model shot in the next story.
That they did.
Money is
Well,
hard to
also
come by.
at the end. Well, no. Yeah. Also at the end of this story,
What is that bullshit?
a budget.
Also, somebody gelled Hartnell's wig. It's looking much less puffy than like in
Right?
every other episode.
Don't worry, it'll get puffy again.
I kind of wish
It
we had
looks
like at least.
horrifically
I kind of wish we had
unnatural.
like at least the last episode of Marco Polo, so we could see like the transition there.
Maybe
If there's
he's
so many
just-
photos of Marco Polo, you'd think you'd be able to see it.
Maybe
On the
he's just
photo.
really sweaty from being in the desert for so long.
Well, you've been
I
in
like that-
Peking,
I like that you-
being treated by the emperor.
So, they still didn't
like
have
that.
air conditioning.
I like that of all people, Ian keeps his fucking his Peking robe on.
Oh, so this is where the
That's
gig
'cause
men
Ian doesn't give
arrive
a
on the islands. Oh,
Now, is
so
that
have
the
you-
episode
any of you-
Susan wore in the Unearthly Child pilot, the original run of it?
What?
Susan wore a different outfit in the original recording of Unearthly Child, and I
Right.
think is either this is it or this is close to it.
I
Or
would
she
look
might
it
be,
up,
or
but
she might be wearing a different shirt underneath.
Have any of you ever watched the special features on the DVD for this episode?
nope.
No.
or lack
Well,
thereof.
I've
Well,
never
well, there's a
watched,
there's a
Never-
documentary called The Sets of Marinus, where the guy
Yeah, I
who
know.
made the sets talks about how he made the sets. And at the end of it, like the guy asks him, "Are you proud of any of the sets you made?" He said, "No, they're all crap."
I remember that because there are like no special features on it, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Let's see what this guy has to say." And then like, just he's like, "No, I fucking hate it."
I mean, I appreciate how much he did on such a small budget.
Oh yeah.
So,
Did he just
story
drop
did
something?
did it better? Seasons of Fear or Keys of Marinus?
He's a Marinus. It's got more
Did
charm.
William Hartnell just stab William Russell? Because he just like said, "Hold this chest." And he's like, "Ah!"
Well, you could say he's got a chink in his armor now.
No. Fucking hell.
I'd say
I'm sorry.
it's very lucky that it's very lucky that Susan hoyed a shoe in there.
Look, I'm sorry.
We're not
it's
going to
just-
say anything more on Connor's comment.
I can hear it.
Fucking
Anyway, Susan is conveniently stupid for this story.
She's
just
conveniently
this one?
stupid for most Hartnell
I was
stories.
gonna say like just this one. Fuck.
We need a plot to happen for a reason. So
I don't think you saw the hilarity that I just saw. So right before Ian points out Susan's shoe is disintegrating, he just stands there and looks at it for a full 30 seconds, waiting for the cue.
I want to see Ian's feet now. Ooh, he's taking his shoes off.
Ooh.
God, Jesus.
Can-
God, there's that one whole section of Smith and Jones where they're focusing on the doctor's feet. I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, Stop it!
For it's
How many Tenant fangirls who have a foot fetish do you think?
Oh.
They all
I
have
mean,
hair
that's-
fetishes. You know this.
Wait, are you asking how many fangirls have a foot fetish?
Now, how many do you think saw
Everybody-
that scene in Smith and Jones and just wanted
I
a camel
was just.
toe in their camel toe?
Oh dear.
Right, everybody watching, like this video if you have a foot fetish for David Tennant. Dislike if you don't.
And comment if you want to see William Russell's feet in the Keys of
If
Marinus.
this video gets more likes than it does dislikes now, I'm gonna be severely disappointed.
You know, I like it when he chokes me and says, "Birth on the moon."
Oh, William Hartnell on acid.
Oh my dear boy! Oh my god!
This is submersible for going on acid.
I don't have to look at the scanner to see the time vortex, boy.
Would you care for some boof? Dear, dear, dear.
Oh no,
Cuts to,
Gimp Man's
5
left his
minutes later,
footprints.
you just
Jesus,
see William
how
Hartnell.
small are his feet? Like, I swear Susan's feet are bigger than that. So they got this tiny midget walking around.
I'm sorry. Did Lord Slug just use the word midget? Is Lord Slug canceled now?
Oh, well, fine,
I'm
little
going to
person.
throw my glass bottle on the floor and rant to Dylan about the Black Plague again.
You're just scared of that leather gimp daddy.
You think,
like
The board are officially leather
Dude.
daddies.
dude? I want a gimp dungeon where it's a Vord and Sharaz Jack.
I can.
Yes.
The Vord look like a mix of like the Rastomori robot and a Teletubby.
The question is though, who would be the sub in this scenario?
Probably the board.
Yeah, you're
I
probably.
mean, yeah, it's the gimps wear the gimp suit. Do you not know how this works?
See, but the Vord and Sharaz Jack both look like they're wearing gimp suits. Sharaz Jack is just a bit more direct.
Which is the sub?
No, he really wants Perry to sit on his face like that.
Mm.
I feel like he really wants. I don't know what Sharaz Jack really wants. He just wants some pussy, man. He's been trapped underground so long. He's just like, hey, give me the pussy, boss.
Also, get ready to see this production manager's leg.
Wait, where is it?
No, so
yeah,
get ready to see the manager's leg.
Yeah, I know that one.
Like, seriously, if you're doing the drinking game while watching this, take a shot when you see his leg. It's an order.
What drinking game is there for the Keys of Marinus?
Every time you see the production manager's leg.
Wait, does it happen often?
I've never
No, it happens
noticed it.
once.
Oh,
You just have to do 10 shots every time you see it. And then that's...
See,
I'd
this
like
is
to
how you do
take-
exposition. This is how you do exposition. You just have a conversation.
guess we'll have to have a.
But does this mean we'll have to have a conversation? You fell right to that one.
whoa.
Oh, Gimp's been wrecked.
I saw the production manager behind the door.
So
That
did
was
I.
Obitown.
So, like, did they just let Bill Hartnell just not wear his wig? Because it looks like his natural hair here.
So,
No, he had less hair than that.
will my laser shoes be broken by the glass on the beach, Doctor? I don't think so.
Imagine how shit, like, this episode's already, like, only good because it's in the 60s, but imagine how shit it'd be in the Jodie Whittaker era.
Oh dear.
I mean, it has all the Chibnall tropes, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's just really charming for some reason that I don't know why.
It's because it's just very honest. It's a '60s episode,
It's
you know.
so
Yeah.
of its time. Like, yeah,
It's not. It's not fucking overproduced and overwritten. It's just nice
Yeah.
to watch.
It's just Doctor Who does Flash Gordon, basically.
I swear, this is one of the Hartnells I've seen the most.
Also,
Just because it is so
It's
entertaining.
funny though because like when Susan made the stupid choice to like lose her shoe, we're just like, oh, that's adorable. Whereas if Ryan did it, we were like, fucking idiot.
Also, his leg's about to come on.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Take 10 shots. That is the production manager's leg. Take 10 shots. So there's no need to keep that seed going on for that
drinking
long.
game for the Hartnell era, right? Is there like a take 5 shots every time Susan screams rule?
Well, no, every time. Well, no.
Take anesthetic every time Susan screams.
The thing is, like,
No,
if,
3 shots
if-
of Susan screams, 5 shots if she like hurts her ankle or something.
thing is, if they remove the production manager's leg in the Blu-ray, like people will complain because it's like it's not accurate.
I will complain. It's part of the charm that you see the production manager's leg.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see more legs of like the producers and crew
Yeah.
on Doctor Who. You know,
I love
It's
the.
like, I can't believe Stephen Moffat didn't put his leg in there.
Hartnell era drinking game, 2 shots every time he flubs a line.
Yo, that Vord do be thick though.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, whenever
Here's
you
your
see
leather gift, Daddy.
whenever you see like a doctor's ranking where Hartnell's like second to last or third to last, they always use that clip from the Edge of Destruction, where he's like, "Hey, was Carcassonne, and it was here." It's just
Susan, check the fornicator.
See, but that's really funny though, because like you have bits like that in the Edge of Destruction, where at the very end of the story, he also gives like one of his best monologues ever. He's so great at the very end there.
yeah. It's like the first time you see the Doctor as like a scientist figuring out an equation. It's really cool.
Mhm.
That was an actual good shot. They did an actual good shot in this episode.
I think my favorite Hartnell monologue is the one from the massacre, when Stephen rage quits.
See that
My
one's
favorite
good,
monologue.
like- No, go ahead, Dylan.
No, my favorite monologue is when in episode 2 of this story, Hartnell gives the really shit excuse for leaving Susan for 2 episodes.
Wait, so hang on. Barbara fell through that thing, and there was someone on the other side, but now she's just with them.
Yeah, because they're in jail.
Oh right, okay.
They played Monopoly wrong.
God, 6 parts, and we don't even get that scene of seeing Barbara being taken to the jail.
This episode is already like crammed.
Yeah, to be fair, it's actually 6 stories in one.
Because imagine if New Who tried to do this. I mean, well, we know it'd be the Ghost Monument.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, how do they escape from the robots? Just make the robots really shit.
I think
I
Praxis
can't
is
even
a more
remember the
apt
ghost
example though.
Does anyone actually remember the Ghost Monument? Because I
do.
fucking don't.
I remember it's
I
the one
remember enjoying it when I first watched it, but every time I think about it, I'm just like, I don't want to rewatch it.
Well, wait, the thing is, it was all right at the time because it was like, oh my god, it's not Stephen Moffat. But now we've gotten over that kind of hype. We now realize it's shit. Also, look at this effect. Beautiful.
Oh,
my
yes,
God.
the best one where they just fucking toss an action figure down
Give me
down
if
a
I don't
drain.
join you.
So did you know that was actually conjured up last minute? Because basically the director was originally not going to show
Oh my
that happening.
god!
So,
It's the
so the effects
White
designer
Guardian.
was like, yeah, we'll do it.
Look, it's the White Guardian.
God, he is
I'm
genuinely
sure
out
he
of
is in
breath.
someone's head
He's about to have a heart attack.
He really is, isn't he?
I wonder how like I wonder how red his eyes were.
Yeah, he was baked, man.
Oh, William Russell's still alive. It's crazy. What was he like 96 or something?
Yes, something like that.
No, 94, I think.
Us-
William.
I got to meet him a couple of years ago. He's a good lad.
Brian, didn't you
Like,
meet
I
him?
remember,
He's
like,
95, actually.
I was at a convention and his wife rang him up in the middle of like this big talk, and he just went on the phone to her. It was brilliant. It's like, no, dear, I'm in the middle of a convention, dear.
Have you heard have any of you heard Susan's War?
No.
I haven't
he-
listened to it yet.
It's
I'm
not really a
still,
spoiler
like-
to say. It's only the end of the first story, but Ian gets back from like his adventure with Susan, and he like gets back to his house, and he like goes screaming into the living room. He's like, "Barbara, you'll never guess what I just did." It's fucking William Russell being the most charming he's ever been, and I fucking love him. Brian, when you met William Russell, didn't he say that he thought Doctor Who was shit?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Like, essentially, he was just like,
You could-
well, it's a bit shit, really.
I mean, judging at the state of this, I can sort of see why he thinks that.
Doctor Who is a bit shit, but it's just great, you know? It's
Oh yeah,
great
I
because it's...
love this, but I can see why William Russell would be like,
Dummy, thick, Vord.
Voldemort about to start.
That's what Brian looks like when he's trying to peer in the girls' changing room.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I wish this were a game of Uno so I could throw down a reverse card right now.
My favorite part about this episode is how the Doctor agrees with a machine that brainwashes people to obey the law.
well, yeah, well, I mean,
Yes, sounds sensible.
what if someone doesn't agree? Well, they should be made to.
Yeah, it's like this guy's like space fascist, and the Doctor's just like, oh yeah, it's a good idea. Yes.
Character
And this is what
development,
we
eh?
call character. Yeah, I was gonna say character development.
That sounds good.
See,
Yeah,
that-
yes, yes.
That's the first Doctor. That's really the first Doctor's character arc. He goes
Yeah.
from being a
Yeah,
capitalist to a communist.
that's the that's the part where Jodie would cut in and be like, "What you doing?"
Okay, boomer.
Well, did she become Scottish?
No.
Did you guys see that what is it, Doctors United that they did for the one lockdown special? And they had Jodie actually say "Okay, boomer."
Fucking in response to Colin Baker being a cunt as normal.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
I forget. There was something else really cringe that she said, and then I can't remember what it was.
Basically everything her doctor said.
Wait,
Well,
is this?
She say, yeah.
Well, they fucking like they did a piss take when they wrote her. It was really bad, actually.
You know, did you know that Avengers: Infinity War actually stole its idea from the Keys of Marinus?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a well-known fact, Connor.
Yes, it is indeed. And
Brian,
God, he's having
And,
a senior moment.
and J.K. Rowling stole her idea for the Horcruxes from this as well.
But Brian, when they
Which one
did
makes sense?
when they did Doctors Assemble, why didn't they ask you to play the Sixth Doctor?
I don't know.
just-
I was fucking pissed.
I just love thinking about that though. The fact it's like with the Horcruxes, it's literally someone like split their body in half and killed someone so they could survive. And then with the Infinity Stones, it's like someone wants to wipe out half the universe for like a political reason. And then this is just they just want to get the key back. They just want to
Joey.
get the key back to their car.
What'd you say, Brian?
That is actually it. It's like,
as
you've
someone
stolen me car. Well, I'll give you your car if you give us like power to the universe. All right.
As someone who likes to think their Colin Baker impression is pretty okay. I will admit that guy was pretty fucking on point too.
Oh yeah, he was
he was
actually
great.
Yeah, definitely. Although I do still love you. I love your fucking Colin Baker impression. It's really great.
His sort of captured the more, I don't know, sort of mellow aspects. Mine's very whiny.
And actually, as someone who thinks his McCoy impression is half decent, I think the guy they had doing McCoy in that was good, but only did like the lighter tones of like a season 24 McCoy.
Yeah.
But of course, John Colshaw absolutely nailed Pertwee and Baker.
I haven't seen the alternate version of Keys of Marinus where William Hartnell does actually travel inside the little submarine.
Oh, and everybody piss-taking the guy who played Davison's doctor is like, come on, man. That's
Do you
like
know how
really
hard it is to play Davison's doctor?
yeah, like that's fucking difficult for almost everyone to do. Like,
See now, if this was a Whittaker episode, she'd be like, "Oh, I love submarines."
bye, Barbara.
Oh,
My
yeah,
favorite
also-
part about this episode is how they all have to go over the black side of the set to teleport. They
yeah,
do
this is-
every time. Look, they
this is,
always go to the black part of the set.
Also, these are just vortex manipulators, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is where the time agents got them.
See?
I
Every
want to. I want to
every
think.
Doctor Who story ever just ripped off the Keys of Marinus.
Yeah,
Here's
and not
the
just Doctor
thing.
Who, but any film ever.
Here's the thing that I really fucking hate about this episode leading into the next. It's been, what, 5 seconds since Barbara teleported, right?
Oh,
and then she's already in another room.
It's
in,
a
like,
vortex manipulator. It's just
Yeah.
went wrong.
Yeah,
She was,
I want to
like
think
hours
that
ahead.
Captain. I want to think that Captain Jack shagged this guy to get it.
Yeah, this is Captain Jack as a leather daddy.
dummy thick.
You
He's
missed
going for
me,
the
right?
ass, too.
See, now why is this not the cliffhanger? Because I love this bit, and instead they like wait an extra minute for the cliffhanger.
Now he shags him. You missed me, right?
I want to dub over the board talking with John Barrowman's voice.
Oh, you have a nice looking bottom too, my dear boy.
How much would you just fucking laugh if instead of bringing Captain Jack back for Fugitive of the Jadoon, it was just William Russell with a cane?
It would be so much better because William Russell is like the best.
He wouldn't know
It's
what
this
he would.
Dalek episode.
he wouldn't know
you
what a
can
lone
throw down
Cyberman
with his
is.
cane.
It's like hearing William Russell talk about the Cybermen we saw.
Lone Cyberman.
Yes, there's this thing called the Lone Cyberman.
Wait, is he better?
Wait, don't click on the
Dildo.
next episode, bro.
The dildo cut out for the rest of you?
Yeah. Anyway, episode's over. The Keys of Marinus, Part 2, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
One.
What? Dylan?
Dylan, shut the fuck up.
I hope you started, Dylan, and didn't get distracted by your own fuckery.
No, I did. I started.
Excellent start to episode 2.
So, fun fact: this is an episode of Doctor Who from 1964.
Oh shit! Why is it a completely black screen showing the title and writer?
Because this is such an intense cliffhanger, we can't have anything interrupting its resolution.
No, it's probably because the episode was under time.
Nah. I think I'm right.
Oh yeah, you must be right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm always right, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what?
What was that meme I had?
Oh, my eyes. Oh
Something like, cool joke, bro. You suck cock by any
This was-
chance?
You know, this was the
Oh, yeah.
same. This was the same effect they used for the regeneration in the 10th planet.
See,
Do you know that music is also used in the moon base?
I like that the
Is that-
entire motive
this-
behind having Terry Nation write this episode is just, hey, he wrote the Daleks, he can fucking do it again.
Is this
in like 2 weeks?
Is this music like
And did you know-
Hartnell's? Oh, is this music Hartnell's like I Am the Doctor? Like, yes, I'm in a garden and I'm happy.
Did you know this was filmed on location in Terry Nation's palatial mansion?
Bullshit.
I don't believe you.
It's because he got so much money off the Daleks. Like, this is just what he lived in, you know?
God, imagine rescoring 60s episodes with I Am the Doctor. That would be fucking hilarious.
I would do that. Wait, what was the one joke we made rescoring the Chibnall episodes with Murray Gold music? Oh, do we do that in the Kerblam panel discussion?
Oh, I remember that. That was funny.
Yeah.
I want to rescore that scene where Sylvester McCoy gets shot in the TV movie with that one song by what's her face, Imogen Heap, something like that.
What?
You know the one.
I don't know the one.
It's the one that goes, "What you say?"
Oh, God.
That one. I want to just
What, the
play
Jason
that
Derulo
over
one?
Sylvester McCoy getting shot.
Wait, that's not already in the TV movie?
What food is that? Is that like cheese, melted cheese on grapes?
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah!
What a delicacy! Melted cheese on grapes, man.
Oh, it's exotic, my dear boy.
I'd like to reiterate your point from last episode, though. Barbara's gone like 5 minutes and she's already like fucking goddess of this place.
Not even 5 minutes. It's been 5 seconds.
Oh, I love my custard creams.
Look, Brian, you just underestimate the efficiency of this perfect society.
Of course, I forgot. They are in a perfect society. Totally.
Oh,
Yeah,
is this
remember,
the
it's
is this the
ran
bit
by
where
ball sacks, you know?
is this the bit where like Ian unrealistically realizes that the guy doesn't blink the entire time?
But people not blinking in Doctor Who is like always a sign of the bad guy.
Don't blink.
And like, but like I can see like the doctor.
Fucking-
looking for that,
the
but, like,
second
Ian
doc-
is just staring at his eyes the entire time.
The second
This is,
Doctor
He's looking at his
points out
cock
that
there, look.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
he's
is
checking them
actually,
out. He's checking them out.
Well, this is actually Larry Nightingale from Blink.
Ian's just like, nice cock, bro.
Fuck off.
I mean, Sally Sparrow thought so too.
Oh, it's so clever.
Oh, it's so clever. He has till the rain stops.
It's so clever. His balls are nearly hanging out his trousers. They proper are there.
I'm just gonna be one of those Twitter nerds who's just like, well, in my headcanon, Ian is gay.
I mean, yeah, look at the way he checks out Altos.
Speaking of gay, have any of you heard Stranded yet?
No.
No.
Brian, I thought you said you were going to listen to it when it came
I
out.
fucking had that thing spoiled for
I
me.
mean,
and
to
it
be
just
fair, I
seems-
probably-
it just
It
seems
looks like fan wank. It looks
I mean,
like fan wank. So
honest,
Only
I probably-
only the first story is fan link, really. The
To be
others
honest,
are
I probably
pretty
won't
good.
listen to Stranded for a very long time because I'm still on the Charlie era.
Because
That's fair.
don't they do it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. I had it that.
yes.
specific
So
bit.
Connor, I started the Charlie era in 2015, and I finished it 1 year ago.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I think I finished
so-
the Charlie era in like
I am. I
half
vote.
a year.
Yeah. So the most recent one I listened to was not Zagreus, it's fucking Neverland. The next one I got. is
Oh yeah, you
Zagreus.
still got ages.
I know. Yeah.
So Joey, you love
But there's
the
no
Lucy
episodes
Miller
because of
era,
this.
right? It's your favorite.
Wait, what was that, Brian?
The Lucy Miller era is your favorite, right?
It's fine. I prefer Charlie.
All I remember.
I just wish
like,
that William Russell would always wear this costume because it's cool as shit. It's like,
He's-
yes,
he
I
actually-
am
Actually,
a Chinese
because
samurai.
because the book Sorcerer's Apprentice takes place between Marco Polo and Keys of Marinus, he still wears it in that, and they make a very specific point of it. So
Jesus, there's so much tension. There's so much sexual tension.
Always revolving around.
Have you seen the Romans?
I have seen the Romans, Dylan. Oh yes,
And they very clearly fuck in that villa on
Yeah,
screen.
definitely. It's the moment you realize when it's happened is when she starts doing his hair.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Just
Really,
stay
though?
on that.
To you.
for a really long time.
Imagine you just wake up and see that. That'd be really fucking unsettling, though.
Unsettling.
Oh, Hartnell's very swag was feet crossed.
With his like hands like that.
Yeah, then Ian literally looks like he's in a coffin. And there we go, like grandfather, like granddaughter.
Oh, we're
And then
so
Barbara's like just trying to ride side saddle on the bed.
oh, we're so alien, fam.
All aliens cross the legs, fam.
Yeah, that's how you define a quirky character. You have them cross their legs.
And dressed up like a CBeebies presenter, fam. This is me trying to having to listen to Murray Gold music. I can sense the salt from New Zealand.
Yo, you know what would be fucking amazing?
You know when fucking Dylan, when you go on YouTube and you're like, I wish stories were longer so they could like build the story. It's like this is what you're talking about. They're like talking about how how refreshing the drink is.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good character building moment. This is what I want. I enjoy this.
I know.
I get immense pleasure out of this.
You know what would be amazing? If there was just a compilation of playing I Am the Doctor in totally inappropriate moments.
Well, that's called the Matt Smith era.
Like fucking Adric dies at the end of Earthshock. You just have Tegan go.
I was watching
Doctor. It freeze frames on the Doctor's face for a second, and you just hear.
God, this is like the scene from Lord of the Rings when Frodo wakes up.
See, everything copied the Keys of Marinus.
This is like They Live. Like Barbara's put on the sunglasses from They Live.
Wait, when did Tolkien write the books?
Oh, Keys of Marinus. See, but this is like
the 50s or something.
Cinematic parallels, though.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
This is,
Peter
like,
Jackson
the
was
way they shot the
inspired by
scene.
this. Yeah, Peter
Yeah.
Jackson.
This is society.
He carefully studied the camera shots of this scene in the Keys of Marinus and was like, that's how I want to end Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yep.
See, this is society because if you wake up and realize that everything's just all wrong and nobody else sees it.
Is this the lie of the land?
Yeah. Except not shit.
And Barbara's bill.
Didn't Peter Jackson only give Radagast more material because I don't know, he wanted Sylvester McCoy as a wizard or some shit.
Yeah, just because he loves Doctor Who.
What a fucking dork.
The difference is like when Frodo wakes up, Gandalf is like really happy to see him, whereas Hart was like, this is such an inconvenience. Please go back to sleep. because the plot device conveniently fell off your head. That's what happened.
God, that was quite funny. Also, look at this kinky man.
What the hell? It doesn't look like he's walking. It's like he's like floating.
Well, see, that's the thing. He is floating.
That's what they all say, man.
Right, so this is how anti-vaxxers see the world.
Every anti-vaxxer ever watched The Keys of Marinus and sympathized with Barbara.
He just like sees like this beautiful glass, says no, it's a filthy mug, and it's like, let me take you to our physician. It's like, gonna give me autism.
Yeah, but the scary thing is Barbara turns out to be right.
Yeah, and so will the anti-vaxxers, Brian, as you know.
Why did he just look around the corner?
You're gonna give me kids autism?
Look, he's not very smart because he believes that vaccines are real, Connor.
Oh dear.
In my headcanon, when Barbara and Ian got together later on and they had a kid, it had autism because of the Keys of Marinus.
Has she been given the vaccine?
Who is this guy voicing the aliens? I've heard his voice in Doctor Who multiple times, but I can't pinpoint where I've heard it.
I mean, they look like the guy from Kathmandu who claimed to have two willies.
I wasn't
was
asking
not at
who
all
they
what
looked
Brian
like.
asked.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Also, Barbara's looking a bit like she's already been through her Snows of Terror ordeal.
Right.
So does Sabitha, actually.
Imagine a GIMP board just pops up in this dungeon. What do you do?
Yeah, she's going to be punished by Daddy Leather Gimp Verd.
See, it's funny that like everyone associates the Vord with the Keys of Marinus, but they're literally only in a third of the story. Not even.
Domain of the Verd is a much more defining story for them.
It is. But what about the comic story where they're Cybermen?
The world
But they're
changes.
not, because that's just not true.
Oh, but here's where you're wrong, Dylan, because Stephen Moffat referenced it, and he's also clever.
Stephen Moffat wrote, like, Hellbent, mate.
Mm.
You thought that Kill the Moon was an acceptable addition to canon.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
look at this fascinating laboratory.
well, you know, Rob Sherman likes Hellbent, so we're all wrong.
Wait, does he really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like really likes it.
He fucking roasted me on Twitter because I asked him
Oh.
why.
Oh no!
I saw a screen cap of this on Twitter, which was captioned, "I think the dishwashers broke Chesterton."
Must resist urge to say that Barbara is the dishwasher.
Oh,
Right, I think that this episode is a critique of communism.
Which
Oh,
is,
this-
of course, as we
this-
all know now, pivotal to the first Doctor's character arc.
oh, this cup has autism, my dear boy.
Yes, Frisius. Yes, communism. I'm taking the piss, by the way, audience. It's mine.
What?
The fuck?
God, they're gonna kiss. Look. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh, no, she doesn't want to kiss. Rip.
I want to see some kinky lesbian porn happen right fucking now.
Look, you just don't
Sit in
want
the airport.
LGBTQ representation, Brian.
What did I just ask for, Dylan?
Ah, but you sexual. Also, that girl is definitely pregnant.
God.
Yeah. I
Yeah, don't
never
you-
noticed that before.
Yeah, don't you think she looks tired?
I definitely. Oh, fuck's sake. It's rank sexism there.
Yo, the fucking testicle brain things are pulsating.
As they should.
I know the feeling.
Jesus Christ, Dylan. Speaking of erections, you guys remember? Well, Joey and Dylan, you remember?
Wait, are you suggesting that Connor doesn't have a cock?
You remember those memes we used to make with the we'd put each other's faces on Big Finish covers and retitle the stories to something different. My favorite one.
You do that.
You did that too, Dylan. Fuck off.
No, I never made any of them. Jerry did
Serious?
all the ones. Yeah, I never did any of them.
The two I was most proud of were The Invasion, which had Harry's face on Patrick Troughton and the essential Doctor Who logo on the Cyberman.
Oh my god, he's not wearing pants.
And
Yeah, I know. That's why I saw those balls hanging out earlier, mate.
perhaps my best piece of work was the Erectile Pulse, which had
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Wait,
Yeah,
which
Yeah,
one
Ben-
was
Ben,
that?
he was obsessed with Perry.
yeah.
Yes, I remember that one.
That's the one
Yes.
I'm proudest of.
Feminism.
Yeah, see, it's just if only she has a stool in the next episode.
Yeah, Ballstreet wouldn't like this scene, would he?
And clearly, the man is made to look like a cuck. This is one, a feminist one. Clearly, Barbara was a diversity hire because
They
there
are
wasn't this.
white male shaming again.
Just when you thought this dumpster fire of a show couldn't get any worse, it did.
As if the last story, preaching to us about Marco Polo, as if any of us care about that, couldn't get any worse. Or presented with this shit.
This one teaches society is bad.
And then that story early on with the anti-Nazi agenda. Yes.
Oh, look at
definitely.
him flopping.
The Daleks are clearly a metaphor for white males.
Even though the Thals are clearly a metaphor for the white males.
Well, they're not a metaphor. They are just Aryans, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian and Connor, did either of you watch Dylan's Future of the Jadoon panel discussion with me,
I did.
Jacob, and Marcus?
Yep, I did.
But I
Do you
don't
remember-
remember it.
Do you remember the joke I made at the very beginning?
No.
No, I don't remember that.
I'm gonna go
When I-
look at it.
When I said,
No,
"Come
no,
see,"
shush,
Wait, wait,
shush,
no, 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 no.
shush, shush,
No,
shush, shush.
it's-
I'm gonna play it.
no. When I said coming
Play it.
soon
Oh,
from
choke me, Daddy. Choke me. Ian wouldn't be a very good daddy based on that.
Oh, There's just a bunch of just a fucking
Flop.
screaming going on, and here I am looking up Fugitive of the Jejune. Fuck me.
It's the very first thing I say.
How far in are we talking here? Like a minute, 2 minutes?
It's while he's introducing us.
All right, so it shouldn't be too long after this.
Ryan,
Wait.
no. Why you gotta play it out loud?
Wait, Barbara wasn't wearing that piece of clothing, was she? Until now?
Was she? Wait,
Yeah, she got changed.
yeah. And got her hair redone apparently in between.
Hmm.
Yo, can you stop watching my panel discussion on this commentary, please?
I'm glad we started talking over
Also,
that one.
you're about to see. No, wait. You're about to see Hartnell's best monologue when he talks to Susan.
Wait, what
It's
is
like
it?
it's so
I forget this
inspiring. It makes so much sense.
When you fire that first shot.
Hartnell just does the fucking Zygon inversion. Speaking.
You don't know who's going to die.
I hear more screams than anyone could ever possibly be able to count.
You know what you do with that pain? You hold it tight.
Fingers on buzzers.
All right, here we go. Here's the worst Hartnell monologue ever. It makes no sense.
It's literally only because he needs time off work.
Just starts a
It's like, yeah, that is literally. It's just like, yes, we should do it because I think it's a good idea, and you should do it because it is a good idea that I have, and do it, please, because I think it's a good idea that you have that I have.
And I want a vacation from this shit.
Well, to be fair, this would actually be a very useful thing in the Whittaker era, like to split them up. Not because
Yeah.
it makes sense in the plot, but because I just want that to happen.
And to be honest, this is
but
better
then, if
written
they
than
did
most
that,
of the
they would just-
Whittaker era. So,
But if if they did that, then like they would just focus on the Doctor and whoever she's palling around with the entire time, and not give the companions anything to do.
Yeah, don't you remember how Battle Score at Colas went?
oh yes, the creaming jungle.
Oh, the best one. Only
I
The
love
best.
Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger definitely does not make me hate myself. Shut up!
What was it for Susan screaming 3 shots?
No, shut up, Susan.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is why the Ghost Monument needed to be 3 episodes, so we get more of this.
This one need to be no, it need to be
Yeah,
like
the Ghost Monument
12
wouldn't have been
episodes.
as fun as Keys of Marinus.
I just noticed that statue has tits.
And
Wait.
The Keys of Marinus, Part 3, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
You ready to scream this jungle down? Ready to paint this jungle red?
anyway, I was gonna say, I was
So we're
watching
gonna
a
have a
t-
party in this jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're gonna party in this jungle, man.
Okay.
Don't have time for what you're gonna say.
Yeah, just thought
Right.
of something. What if it's all the jungle wants is a little friend to spend time with, and that's why it goes out and tries to grab you because it just wants.
It
to
just wants
cuddle.
to party.
Just wants
just
to
wants to
cuddle you,
party.
man.
And
What's a
Dylan,
hug?
how drunk are you right now? We're only on Part 3.
I'm not drunk.
I cannot wait until he passes out next episode.
But he's gonna miss the best episode. I fucking love the Snows of Terror.
Yeah, well, Barbara will pass out as well.
No, no.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes. Well, Susan's just anxiety incarnate.
Someone needs to smack some sense into Susan. Just like fucking.
That's
whap her
very
across the face.
sexist, Brian. Brian is a
Are you
sexist.
saying Susan as a woman doesn't know her place, Brian? Is that what you're saying?
That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying
That's
someone
exactly what he says.
What I'm saying is someone
Yes, give her a
needs
really
to
good
fucking
smack to
pull
us.
her shit together.
I notice how you didn't say that about any male characters, Brian. Could that be because you are sexist?
You're not saying
till
like
we get to an
you're not saying
Adric
like
story.
someone needs to smack some sense into Altos or anything.
We
Yeah, I mean,
watched
he needs to
Adric
set
story
back
yet,
to-
have we?
He needs to have some sense smacked into him because, like, fucking hell, that is a terrible outfit. He's literally not wearing any trousers.
Let's just smack him till he puts some pants on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I wouldn't even mind if he was wearing a skirt, but it's like he's just like he literally has got his underwear on and that's it.
Jomo.
Yeah, what if that guy who stole the TARDIS in the Ghost Monument was just
Have
wearing
we done
no
a Peter
pants?
Davison with Adric yet?
What's up?
Have we done a season 19 story other than Time Flight yet?
We did Black Orchid.
Oh shit, we did. Yeah. Adric needs some smack sense. Smack sense? Yeah.
Some
fuck.
smacks. we should do it.
Smacked
We should do a
into
Tom
him.
Baker for our. No, we should do a Tom Baker for our next Adric one because Tom Baker would actually smack some sense into Adric.
See, all I'm getting from this is that Brian is a domestic abuser. When you see Brian's
Awkward
bush,
place to go
have you seen
silent.
vegetation as
Jesus
dense as this
Christ,
before?
guys.
I mean, that's kind of what they are right now with the set, but yeah.
He just wants a hug!
Why is she lying on the floor? Why is she lying on the floor?
Because she's a stupid child. She's lying on the floor to get conveniently.
Although
caught.
it's not moving at all. Beat it up with a brick. It's beautiful. Oh, no, please stop screaming, Susan. All right, okay, I'm on Brian's side. Domestic abuse is the way. It's a nice palm tree I have behind them.
Can we get a version of Clara finally shuts up, but retitle it to Susan finally shuts up?
Nah, it's not as funny.
Well, the thing
Does
is, when we
anyone
say
still have the
Slow down,
script for it? Because if someone can re-record it,
I still have the script. I still have the script.
Oh,
but
wait,
we
no,
check
actually,
it and read it
can I
out.
I'll fucking sound design around it, man.
Brian, I'll record it. Brian, you
Look,
sound as.
We need Shay to read it out, though. Because Shay is the ultimate voice actor.
Would Shay read it out again?
somehow
know,
Shay being
probably.
half Irish, half Australian voice somehow is a very good voice actor.
It's true. It's true.
Apparently,
It doesn't have
he-
tits, Brian.
yeah.
Brian,
When
the
you
statue does not have. That statue does not have tits.
That statue does want to grope Barbara, though.
Fun fact,
Just like every other '60s Who side character.
God, though,
Yeah, except when
that,
this one actually gets a piece of her ass, though. If you see in a minute.
God, that plant is getting very close to people's eyes. It's annoying me.
Oh, it's fucking... Yeah, that's not tits.
She likes this big daddy.
Oh no.
It's the lion thing from The Woman Who Lived, but he's stuck in the wall.
Look, he's about to get a piece of that arse.
Ooh, look at him go.
Oh, he's closing in for the kill. He's closing in. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
That statue just said, "Hey, babe, how about a game of Ask Rab?"
Oh, he did it as well.
It's the door from the girl in the fireplace.
God, has Ian just lost his arm? It looked like he lost his arm in the mechanism there.
Instead of I just snogged Madame de Pompadour, I just got groped by a statue.
I just got groped by Madame de Pompadour.
You know what I am not looking forward to?
What?
Getting groped by Madame de Pompadour.
Oh, that'd be fun.
By Madame de Pompadour. What, Brian?
I'm not looking forward to the 2 episodes where we go through a trial.
Oh no, I love that bit.
I love those.
Oh,
The
really?
sentence of
I
death
feel like
shall
that's
be
the
given to
weakest
you, Brian. It's the best.
What if the girl in the fireplace had Hartnell in it? He's like, "You've certainly sprouted, my dear."
Oh no!
Honestly, every bit of the Keys of Marinus is the best bit, apart from the bits where they're back on the island at the beginning. Like they're sadly the weakest parts of the story. When they're in all these weird places, they're the best bits.
Are we sure Seasons of Fear didn't do this type of story better?
No.
I mean,
Yes.
Well,
me.
I mean,
but also, like, how is Seasons of Fear like this?
listen, shut up, Brian. You fucking Paul McGann weeb.
Agree. Oh, Ian wants to get groped.
Yeah.
Marinus is also the most realistic planet in Doctor Who because it actually has like different areas and different geographical locations. Unlike other Doctor Who planets where like the entire planet is just one landscape.
Yeah. Also, Peter
I will
Capaldi
point you
likes
to
this.
Spyrodon, which is made up of mountainous regions, forests, and quarries.
Ooh.
Very diverse.
And really,
That
we have
would be
Star Wars to
terrible.
blame for this
Oh.
because Star Wars sort of like capitalized on the whole like each planet is like one area of Earth.
Oh, look, they've been conned.
Well, actually, if you
I
think
conned
about
you. That's what I do. I'm a con man.
God,
If you
Captain
think-
Jack put the fake micro key there. His involvement in this story grows.
he was the one that groped Barbara.
Yo, that is definitely his hands in the statue. Oh, come on, Big Finish, do this. Like, I don't like fan wank usually, but that would be funny fan wank.
that would just be regular wank.
You just gotta do it like Sins of Captain John. I don't know if you guys heard that box set. It's
Nah.
fucking brilliant. It's just an absolute piss take with James Marsden and John Barrowman fucking around for 4 hours.
I mean, this
It's
is
so
this
much
is.
fun.
I mean, this is just fucking around
really?
for 2.5, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.5.
Ian Chesterfield, though, am I right?
Ian
Ian Chesterfield, Captain Jack Harkness.
Just imagine that's one of Hartnell's flubs. Chesterfield, my dear boy.
Is that? It looks like an ice warrior.
Chesterfield, my boy. It's Chesterton. No, you heard what I said, my boy.
Oh, look at this complex mechanism. God, did Barbara like smoke a cigar in between the scene? It's like, Ian! Ian!
I mean, it was the 60s.
Oh dear. That's why she died first.
Oh, that's mean. That is.
Yeah, well, fucking drugs.
Why does it always have to come back to the actors dying?
Yeah, please stop talking about people's deaths. See, what did I do? I celebrated William Russell's life, whereas you celebrated what's her face, Jacqueline Hill's death. What does
Oh,
that
what a fake
mean?
fan! Can't even remember her name.
No, that's just Dylan being drunk.
Dude, when you just kill the vibe by going, man, Deborah Watling's dead.
You're a professional vibe killer, Brian.
I know, it's sort of my thing, actually. Shit. Are any of the discussions we do with me on them actually fun?
Well, that's just subjective.
I mean, like they're fun, like talking about depressing topics. But
Don't tell Callum that, Connor.
Oh God. Chip no cut, right?
And that is an objective fact. There is such thing as objectivity.
God, he's not caring. Oh, dear.
Sorry, Callum. I love you really.
He won't be watching this.
No.
He's saving this for his channel. Oh dear. I don't know, like whenever he goes real deadpan, I always try to fuck with him. It's really funny.
Also,
Sorry, did you read Callum's entire Twitter account?
I've actually the worst, like, you know, collapsing wall scene ever.
You mean ceiling?
Ceiling is a wall.
I
Is
was
it
gonna
not?
say, is a ceiling not a wall, bro?
I just love it when Callum goes on Twitter and he basically, like, someone's trying to attack what I say or something, and then he basically comes in and he's like, "The laws of writing are on your side," and I'm like, nah.
God, these are literally chip forks. These are literally chip forks you get from the chip league.
Oh yeah, this is the scene from Temple of Doom.
So,
See, even Temple of Doom ripped off Keys of Marinus.
Indeed.
these are really the worst spikes I've ever seen in anything ever.
Like how
always
fast the
annoys
wall
me.
lifts up at the top.
Dude, thank Christ
They
the guy
just-
in the next episode didn't find Barbara like that.
No.
Alright, this guy has a non-speared. I'm just saying it.
God, I just want to imagine this is like Thanos had to go through this to get one of the stones.
That is Thanos. We gave
Plot
up.
twist: Barbara is Thanos.
He had to get touched by Captain Jack as well.
You know who he reminds me of?
Oh.
Ben Kenobi. For some reason, the voice just
Why?
sounds
'Cause he's
like
That is not like fucking.
Yeah, he's like
Alligator.
non-C Ben Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Come here, my little friend.
Come here, my little.
I wish I could replicate it, but one time, completely by accident, I did like a spot-on Alec Guinness impression, and I can never replicate it.
You will learn, patient. I fucking love that scene in Empire where he like puts his hands up. He's like, "Don't go."
Oh, choke me, Danny.
I just I just love Alec Guinness in Empire and Jedi, where he just like he does not give a fuck, and it's a joy to watch.
From a certain point of view. God, would have
Well,
been.
he gives a fuck in A New Hope. So what do you think changed?
Star Wars' existence. in New Hope, he just like it was this stupid little film from an up and coming director that he was like, whatever, I'll fucking do it. Let's have fun with it, go all out, and then it became this massive thing. He's like, oh fuck, I got to do more. But paychecks. But
We need
Star
a
Wars
story
paychecks. Star Wars
set in this
paychecks.
screaming jungle.
It's just funny how Ewan McGregor like put everything he had into a performance replicating someone who didn't give a fuck.
You ever see the Alec Guinness interview? It was like a week after New Hope came out, and it was already like a massive success. And he was interviewing Alec Guinness, and I forget who it was. And the guy was like, he's like, well, like what happened? Alec Guinness is like, well, you see, because it was a small film and nobody ever expected it to do anything significant. I asked if I could have like, I forget he said like. It was some bigger percentage of like all profits from Star Wars because nobody thought it would make any money, and he's like, hey, so I just asked for that, and they gave it to me, and now here we are. Man basically didn't need to work again in his life after he did Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, what are you currently looking at? Because I accidentally dropped the controller and it skipped a little bit.
I'm looking at Nonce Alec Guinness breathing.
I'm
like having a heart
too. I'm
attack
looking
while
at Nonce
he's,
Alec
like,
Guinness.
uncomfortably close to his face.
The darkness.
Yeah, we're on the same bit. It's all okay. We're on the same part. It's fine.
The
He
dark.
just McFucking kicked it.
Wait, is he dead now?
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Oh, he isn't dead for me, so I need to skip ahead a bit. Right, there we go. I'm caught up.
And then Ryan Sinclair would be like, "Oh, I think he's dead."
And then Yaz said, yeah, he's died, and he died because of something that happened in this place.
I got to do something about it, and Graham would be like, no, you got to leave him there, and then they all walk away.
No, let's leave him. Fuck, that was not the right accent at all.
Man, this would be so much easier if they had a sonic screwdriver. Again,
Yeah,
the
the
benefit
writing
of
would be
having
so much
So this is
easier if they had like a plot device
thrilling
screwdriver.
episode of Doctor Who thus far
Yep,
that we've
this is-
watched.
This is
It's beautiful.
yeah, this is the benefit of having 6 parts. Is you can have a
My teeth
long...
are chattering. My dick is hard. My ass is on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
I forgot to put on the captions.
Ooh, inch by inch. I like that.
What inch?
5-inch.
How many inches?
7-inch.
How many inches is William Russell's cock?
A full fucking foot! Possibly 2. I don't know.
So it's a foot long then.
Might be a foot and
Listen
a half
here, the
long.
fast
Fucking
food
knows.
expert from KFC.
To be fair, it's not as foot long as a Subway thing.
Yeah. So
Would you like
$5
like
foot
it?
long. Except
Would
William
like it?
Russell's foot long is worth far more than $5.
Would you like it toasted?
Fucking hell.
Oh wait, I think I'm
Jungle is
behind
putting
you
me to
because I've
sleep.
only just came across the inches line.
Dylan, the episode's almost over. Just wait till we do part 4.
The hell?
No, I can't.
But I'm just not
wait
caught
for
up on
Snows of
inches.
Terror. I just want Screaming Jungle to be over, man.
What's wrong with
Really?
it?
I want an episode set in the screaming jungle. Like a proper full story. I want to know what happens here. I want to know how he's managed to speed up the tempo of nature. It's interesting, man. I'm interested in this.
Mm.
Look at
Oh, you
William
Jungle
Russell.
creep.
The creaming jungle. I think the jungle is screaming.
Yeah, it's the reeing jungle. It's the
God damn.
The reeing jungle.
It proper is. It is reeing.
It just wants a hug.
Yeah, how do you not want to see more of this, Brian? It's so interesting. I really want to see it, like a full story set here. Like the jungle has,
Dude,
like
I
the tempo of the
legitimately can't tell
jungle
if you're
of
being
nature has been sped up.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
being serious. I'm being serious.
I think I might.
I want to see this.
I'll make a rant on YouTube saying that the screaming jungle is 25-minute syndrome.
That should be
I
done.
mean, it's right that you have fucking Down syndrome, mate.
The screaming jungle, unbridled rage.
Oh god. Objectively, Terry Nation can't fucking write.
Please tell me that's not an actual fucking quote.
Wow. It's an adaptation of
Oh
a quote.
no. Is it a paraphrase?
No, we're taking the proverbial piss.
Out of Callum, right?
Yeah.
What a man.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, leading into the best
This is what-
episode of Doctor Who ever.
This is what it feels like when you come to Newcastle if you're a southerner.
It's what it feels like when people from Florida come up to Ohio, man.
There we go. We have like a joke for the UK viewers and a joke for the American viewers.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta balance it out.
We don't really have snow in New Zealand. It's
Well,
only,
there's no actual snow there. It's just the fact that southerners can't handle the North Sea wind.
To be fair though, whenever I go to the South Island, I always get sick. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian. No, I'll
Yeah?
tell you. I'll tell you in between recordings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He wants to suck my dick, is what he's saying.
Ah, fuck you! You outed me. The Keys of Marinus, Part 4, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Aztecs, Sensorites, Reign of Terror. It's all downhill from here. This is the best episode Doctor Who ever made. Snows of Terror is my fucking idol. I don't know.
I think you just enjoy the very sexist part of this episode, Joey.
No,
You're sexist.
no.
At one point, I really, really liked Keys of Marinus. Now I'm not sure.
I remember when it was your favorite Hartnell story.
I remember when it was my favorite Hartnell too. What a
I
fucking
remember Brian had
shit
taste.
take that was. Huh?
He remembers
no,
when you
I
had
think-
taste.
Actually, no. I think it is. I think it's come right back. I now remember why it's a great story. It's this one. It's this episode.
This is the episode, yeah.
God, this is like the scene from Husbands of River Song.
Dylan,
What?
Dalek's master plan and the Romans are both so much better than this story, man.
Nah, the complete shite. This is the shit.
Okay.
Wait, so are you
I'm
saying
never
Keys of
going
Marinus
to
is
be
your third
right
favorite?
ever.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, this man.
Here he fucking is.
What a Chad.
The Snows of Terror and Unbridled Praise.
Honestly, if he doesn't fill you with terror, you're not Jacqueline Hill.
Could you imagine if this guy was played by like Brian Blessed?
You know, he was approached. I was watching an interview with him. He was approached to be one of the mainstays in Doctor Who.
Yeah, no, he was supposed to be the second Doctor.
Yeah.
Really?
Beans?
Yeah.
You saw
And
once a beans?
And it was like fucking hell, Dylan. It was before
Better than Patrick Troughton and Arab face, though.
it was before Brian Blessed was typecast, I believe. So like he you know, they're still like legitimately looking at him as a Bill Hartnell replacement.
But what if like,
Brian Blessed is actually a good actor, though. Like, if any of you seen I, Claudius?
I have not seen it.
no, but
I know you've recommended.
It's on my
No,
to
but I
watch
have-
list,
I ha-
but
I
I
haven't
really
seen
want to watch
Claudius.
it because it's got all like the really good fucking actors out there in it.
Every good British actor's in that, pretty much.
Derek Jacobi's in
Exactly. It's like
Patrick
Brian Blessed, Patrick Stewart, John Hurt.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Hurt as Caligula. Imagine that. It's great.
Oh damn.
And then Derek Jacobi as Claudius.
Oh fuck! I forgot he's in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fucking hot. Brian, is this on BritBox?
I don't.
Oh
think
my
so.
god.
Fuck off.
I think it might be on Amazon Prime though.
It's on DVD.
It is on DVD as well.
Yeah. The thing is, the Yank DVDs are shit though.
That is also true.
Like there's that Sontaran experiment one where Tom Baker's looking at you a bit like, ugh.
Well, Joe,
we can defund your animations at any second.
Joey, it's also really cool.
I'll just watch
even though I haven't watched it. It's really cool because it's sort of like before all of them were famous too. So like, it's
Wait, what are you talking about, Brian?
fucking I, Claudius.
Oh yeah. Wait, have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but like,
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's.
it seems like it would be really interesting to go watch it. So it's on my to watch list. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's one of my favorite ever TV shows.
Probably for good reason.
Is it objectively good?
It is objectively good, and you cannot subjectively disprove that objectivity.
God damn it.
God, has Kellen become the new Kieran?
No, because he has
I'm
to
just-
say like really stupid shit. Like not
Yeah.
like trying to be intelligent, stupid, just plain fucking dumb.
See, but
Right,
no, but
sure.
Kieran always tried to be intelligent too.
Yo, how
Oh,
Kieran
yes.
tried to be intelligent is he would copy our opinions.
Nissa's clit is a hidden gem.
I was having a glass of wine the other day and listening to the Sky Man.
No, he wasn't listening to the Sky Man. He was thinking about the Sky
Oh,
Man.
that's right. He was thinking about this.
I just imagine fucking Kieran Smith sitting back in his chair, sunglasses on, the sun is setting, just swirling his glass of wine, thinking about the Sky Man.
I'm such an intellectual.
You know,
I wish-
speaking of the Sky Man, I actually listened to Master of Callus recently. That was excellent.
That is some
God,
good shit.
Oh,
God, I wish Jerry was here. I could make a weeb reference.
Oh, well, Jerry will be here on the next one. And we're going to make lots of Packer and Vaughan fantasies on it.
It's gonna be brilliant.
And I will make them all gayer than they were gonna be initially.
You could not make them gay.
At some point, you
Oh,
need to
get
do,
your hands off it.
At some point, you need to do like a Paradise Towers one with Shay.
See, Shay's like never fucking online though. I have to actually get
Yeah.
a hold.
Well, yeah, that's
Do
the
you
problem. Is
guys-
he lives in
Do you guys
Australia.
remember that post about the invasion I made called "The Invasion in a Nutshell"?
Yes, I remember that.
No, I don't remember that. Because, why would I read what you have to say?
Well, no, it's a piss take, Dylan.
Yeah.
I'm taking the piss.
Wait, do you actually remember the post then?
No, I was being an arsehole.
Fucking hell.
You're being a cunt is what you would be in.
So like, this is one of the few episodes of Doctor Who where I think the usage of stock footage actually really works.
Stock footage works in all the 60s. And if you think it's not, then you're wrong. You're objectively wrong.
I mean,
Well, am I wrong?
stock footage, unbridled rage.
I can't believe they use the same stock footage in Enemy of the World as they do in Inferno. It's objectively bad.
Keys of Marinus commentary and unbridled rage. When are they going to start talking about the writing?
Just change the letter G in a different one, and then yeah.
What? Oh, oh no. No.
Oh, I forgot. We need to introduce the audience to my Inferno universe alter ego, Brain Cochrane.
Oh, please wear an eye patch.
He has an eye patch and a really shitty beard.
Brain.
Brain Cochrane.
I'll tell a funny story about Kellum, actually. I think, Dylan, you saw he's like...
Is it objectively funny or subjectively funny?
Yeah, he's making that video about Spyfall, right, Dylan?
What?
You know how he's making that video about Spyfall?
Yes.
So it was talking to me about it, and like in making it, he was saying about like, because you know how there's Ada Lovelace and Noor Inayat Khan in part 2.
Yeah.
He was saying to me like something about like how because obviously Ada Lovelace, you know, a historical figure, right? And then he was saying something like, "Oh, Chibnall made up a second one." I'm like, "No, you realize Noor Inayat Khan's a real person?" And he's like, "What?"
Yeah, but subjectively she might be real, but objectively it's a diversity hire.
That just would have. I should have just said nothing. I should have just let him put that in his video.
You really should.
Oh,
I'm sorry for bullying you so much, Callum. It's just all the arguments you've been getting up to on Twitter has just made me laugh
I know.
about objectivity and subjectivity.
Does he really do that? If he can't win the argument, he just goes...
No. The thing is, Brian, like a lot of the time, I actually do kind of agree with him. It's just the way he says it is so deadpan.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
so deadpan.
Like I don't like the Chibnall era either, but like it's not objectively bad. If people want to enjoy it, they can, and it's not like a bad thing to enjoy it.
It's not like a corrupting influence.
Like writer.
I'm sorry.
It's not like it's not like the Chibnall era turns people into like, you know, horrible people or anything. Like, that would be something that was objectively bad. If like it turned people into man like this, you know.
Well, I mean, Volstrik thinks it does.
I'm sorry, Callum, but if these piss takes are accurate to how you argue, I'm gonna Spider-Man whip. I'm gonna Spider-Man whip grab the razor blades.
What the fuck?
God.
And he knows that like the counter argument to him is like people saying like, well, like there's no such thing as objectivity when you're talking about your opinions on a TV show, and like he'll say to me, he'll be like, no, objectivity is real. And it's like, not really. If you're just talking about your thoughts on a TV show, not at all. No.
I mean, reality isn't real.
So it gets to a point where the person arguing with Callum is like, Callum, shut the fuck up or I'll tickle your taint. Fucking legend of a man.
Wait, this is the thing from Heaven Sent. You know, the diamond wall and the cut the hole.
Oh yeah. See, even Heaven Sent ripped off the Keys of Marinus.
Yeah.
Who knew?
The Holy Terror and the Keys of Marinus.
Beginning.
heaven sent wall and the keys of
This
Marinus.
one hell of
right
a
old
power.
rage.
So I've got a question about the wall from Heaven Sent, actually.
Yeah.
So was it objectively unbreakable or subjectively unbreakable?
God.
You see, objectively it's unbreakable, but the Doctor believed in subjectivity, so he was able to break it.
God.
There you go. It's all a metaphor about Callum's videos.
I really want like Callum to watch something that's like I don't know, fucking Warriors Gate, because that whole story is subjective.
Yeah,
Like, it's literally in a land where nothing makes sense.
But
I
is
just
it
want to watch-
objectively subjective or subjectively subjective?
You know how Filthy Frank once said, "Long ways for results." That's what I'm thinking right now.
Wait, has Callum seen The Mind Robber?
No. Nah, he hasn't seen that, man.
You know, Joey, our commentary of The Mind Robber was actually one I enjoyed recording for once.
Yeah.
As opposed to
yeah.
this.
As
It's a
opposed
good-
to
no,
this.
No, this is great. I fucking love this
For
one.
some reason, I'm really getting the time flight blues. I don't know why.
Brian, this is one of the best commentaries we've done, and you're just like, oh, I want to fucking kill myself. No, fuck off.
Yeah, but is it objectively the best commentary you've done, or subjectively?
Why?
See what Brian
Jealous
doesn't get it.
cause of all my pain.
You can't deny plot holes.
But Brian, I have one question. Do you subjectively want to kill yourself? Or do you
Oh my god, that bridge was tiny.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it
but
be
is it objectively tiny or subjectively tiny?
Oh dear.
Because think about it, for an ant, that's actually quite large.
So it all depends on your subjective view of the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. So that was not an objective opinion. Got it.
Yeah. I kind of subtly took a jab at him on Twitter recently because I did this whole post about like how literally every piece of media ever made is flawed. Like you could never get objective perfection in media. It's impossible.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Didn't he reply to that?
I don't know. What the hell's going on?
Are you objectively able to subjectively discover whether something can be objectively perfect or subjectively imperfect? Now you see, Ian was being very subjective right here. He didn't realize the objective of that man.
Fucking pants on. You're in like freezing cold water.
Oh no! He just sabotaged their plans. Subjectively.
For a
Kung Fu
second there, I
Panda's
thought
soul
he
from
was
this
gonna
as well.
try and jump and just fall in the crevice.
See, this is the result of subjectivity instead of objectivity.
Just jump across like you did in the Daleks.
Yeah, just do the Daleks episode 6 again.
Yeah, but the thing is, are you sure that episode's actually objectively good? Is it just subjectively all right? Well, I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop now. I'm taking this too far.
So angry, I just want to squeeze my dick till it stops working.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, I hate this so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you reaching for the razor blades now too, Joey?
Yeah, I just
No,
love that
I
whole
love
thing
this.
about fucking there was something about Tennant on Twitter and like Kellen came in to support me, he's like, objectivity's on your side. And I was just like and then
Wait, was it that post saying like Heaven Sent is overrated and so is the 10th Doctor or whatever?
I can't remember, but
The thing is, Connor, I actually do agree with him in that respect because objectively, Tennant does have the sexiest hair. Ooh.
but then it's funny because like Kellen like came to my support and then I was just like, yeah, but what if we're wrong?
Yeah, like you
I
can
just,
be
like-
wrong in that case if you're gonna.
I was just like,
argue
well,
the 10th
what if we're
Doctor
wrong?
isn't
And he's like, no, but I can prove that we're right.
that key is subjectively in a block of ice.
Are you sure about the Dylan, or is it objectively in there? Are you sure?
I don't know. Well,
Do you
because
subjectively
doesn't it come
think-
out later in the episode? But it comes out later in the episode, which means that must be a subjective block of ice.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, then,
No
at that
more
point, the key is
talking.
subjective, not the block of ice.
The thing is, the main thing we're trying to say is that, like, it's not that I think that Callum is wrong for doing that sort of thing. It's literally just when he gets something wrong because he takes himself so seriously, it's really embarrassing for him. And that's the funny part.
Mm.
Like when he's like, Chibnall made up a character, and I'm like, no, he didn't. No.
It's like you should just be like me and just admit that everything you like is shit, and it's all down to personal taste.
Yeah, it's much easier that way.
I love that this is
That's
all
what
going
I've
up on my
resolved
channel.
to do.
Literally anyone can watch this.
Like, you see, this is it. That's what I mean. This is shit, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like Connor, like you can
Also-
acknowledge that like a
Keys
lot
of
of
Marinus
10
or each
episodes
of the
that you
fucking-
enjoy.
Each of the fucking commentaries we do.
Oh yeah, I enjoy Fear Her, and it's a pile of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Also-
like you know it's shit, but like you just have fun
It's
watching.
idea, though.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
did he
Fear
get
Her-
this timber inside an ice cave?
Yeah, like literally,
It's
like
not
if
timber,
Callum,
it's icicles.
if Callum made a video on why Fear Her is objectively shit, I'd just be like, you're completely missing the point.
Yeah,
Like, like I'm like, yeah, it is, but it's so much fun to watch.
Epic dildo.
Even I find Fear Her fun.
It's not logs, it's ice.
No, they said timber. They called it timber.
But it's ice.
You see, you just need to be more objective, Brian.
in your viewing of the Keys of Marinus, you must objectively look at what they're actually putting down there, Brian.
You see, it was only subjectively in that ice. I was right. I'm so okay. I really will stop now, as I'm really driving this joke into the ground.
Yeah.
Are you objectively driving it into the ground, or are you just subjectively
Ah!
driving it into the ground?
Oh, this is the
I-
best
God,
episode
I
of
love-
commentary yet.
I love like Callum's review of Orphan 55, where he's like apologizing because he's like, I know it's objectively bad, but I like it.
Objectively, I'm a furry because I identify with. Even though I'm objectively a furry, subjectively I'm a weeb.
Brain hurts so fucking much right now.
Does it objectively hurt, or does it subjectively?
Oh, we've still got 2 more episodes.
Do we objectively
Do we
have 2 more
objectively-
episodes?
What has led me to this point of life?
Oh god.
I've got a controversial opinion right now. I'm objectively laughing.
Are you sure about that, Dylan? Or are you subjectively?
Don't make that legend.
Oh god.
There was a god. This wouldn't be my life.
My face hurts from laughing so much. And that is objective.
I can barely get a fucking sentence out.
I'm going on Twitter. It's time.
I haven't answered your question, Dylan.
Oh my god, you get Callum to watch this.
I objectively, subjectively want to kill myself.
Oh, God. They're objectively confused right there.
See what I mean? The Snows of Terror is objectively the best Doctor Who episode. We've had so much fun here.
We proved it. We proved it.
See, we have evidence that the Snows of Terror is objectively the best Doctor Who episode ever.
He ran away. He couldn't face the truth.
Oh no, doesn't he die later? Or doesn't he get like stabbed by one of the knights? Yeah, here it is.
Oh
Can
dear.
I ask you something?
What's up?
Why is it every few commentaries one of us has a fucking meltdown?
This
Why
time
is it that it's always you who has the meltdown? I think is the real question.
Not because I'm talking specifically the commentary series, man.
Yeah, but objectively, Brian, you have the most meltdowns.
That's true.
Oh my god, this episode has been too much fun.
You know what's also one of my favorite Callum quotes?
What?
Just because the show's been inconsistent before doesn't excuse bad writing.
What the fuck does that even mean? The fuck?
It's because there's people on Twitter that say that like like the show's been inconsistent before, so like it's allowed to be inconsistent now.
Yeah. Like, it certainly excused bad writing in the Davies era. Like, Davies wrote his fair few of bad episodes, fair share of bad episodes, but like, you know,
consistency.
you could still,
Well, no, but the thing is, the Davies era was inconsistent because it had good episodes and bad episodes. The Moffat era and the Chibnall era are consistent because it's consistently shit.
So someone could argue now, Doctor
that's
Who is
not
more
a-
consistent than
that's
it's ever
not a fair
been.
Approximation, Dylan. That's not a no, because the shit levels vary. So Chibnall's era is consistently shit on one level, and then Moffat's era is consistently shit on another.
See, here's the thing. I've been watching through the Matt Smith era with my sister because that's where she's at in New Who, and like I every now and then we just come across like 2 consecutive episodes where I'm like, it amazes me that Doctor Who can be Vincent and the Doctor one week and the Lodger the fucking next. Like that's the kind of inconsistency I talk about when I say I love Doctor Who's inconsistency.
Oh yeah, and yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like yeah. Could be the idiot slime.
I subjectively
Well,
know what you mean, but
everyone,
I don't objectively know what you mean.
Snows of Terror.
Oh, rip the best Doctor Who episode ever.
Objectively the best Doctor Who episode ever.
I think
The Keys of Marinus, Part 5, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, fuck. I'm
So
calming
can
down.
any of you belch to the tune of the Doctor Who?
well, what I was gonna say was you were talking about like the inconsistency of the show, Joey, and it's the most fascinating one to me.
Brian, fuck off. Connor, go ahead.
And
That wasn't me.
because you were talking about like Vincent and the Doctor and the Lodger, right? And the most fascinating one is Heaven Sent Hellbent because they're literally written by the same writer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And it's meant to be a 2-parter.
Yeah. Hell, even in the Chibnall era, like, my favorite Chibnall episode is Demons of the Punjab. It's preceded by Saranga Conundrum. Like, it's, oh, yeah, it's so
And the
inconsistent.
same writer basically writes like a Moffat episode in the next series.
Yeah.
Who wrote? Wait, what did they write for series 12?
Fugitive.
Vinay Patel? Yeah, Vinay Patel co-wrote Fugitive.
Which is basically a Moffat episode that has no substance to it.
Brilliant.
Also,
Fugitive
does he
is
have, like a dildo? Did he hit him with a dildo?
You know, I think. Oh god, I'm going down this rabbit hole again.
Does it subjectively look like a dildo?
No. We said no more. No more.
I was gonna say
We're gonna
like, one of the funniest things, right? That like I haven't gotten to this argument yet. I'm sort of waiting until we do like a proper on like Fugitive of the Jadoon podcast. Probably when Keller makes a video on it, to be honest. One of the funniest things is how he complains about how Fugitive has caricatures in it, right? Like fucking the guy from the it's like a cafe, isn't it?
Yeah.
The guy, yeah,
The bakery
guy,
or whatever.
the guy who fancies Ruth.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how like he's like, oh, you know, talking about fucking the word that we used the last episode. He's talking about how like he's talking about how it's like, how can you say it's a good character when he's a caricature? And then at the same time, Callum fucking praises to the heavens the 11th hour, which literally has Jeff in it. Who's
oh shit.
Jeff, who's literally
he's a wank caricature.
He's literally he's
he's a wank caricature.
You could compare him side by side by the guy from Fugitive. Like honestly, I don't even see any reason why you couldn't. They're
What's funny
literally
is
the
I would
same.
argue I know more about the guy from Fugitive.
Than you do, Jeff.
Yeah, and Jeff's more important to the plot too.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff's part of the climax of the plot as well.
He is.
Yeah.
And he's part of the first Moffat era browser
but then
history.
he's like, oh, but it's
And Jeff himself climaxes. Has he seen Power of the Daleks yet?
Callum. No, he hasn't.
Well, how could he say that? He hasn't seen all of the season openers. So how could he say that it's objectively the best one if he hasn't seen every single one?
To be fair,
That's the most subjective thing.
Wait. Power of the Daleks isn't a season opener.
Dylan,
The
you're gonna
Smugglers
make me
open season
reach for the
4.
razor blades
it's a
again.
doctor.
Yeah,
Good
Dylan.
point. But he still hasn't seen all of them.
Okay,
still hasn't
Spearhead.
seen all the season
Spearhead is both a better. Spearhead is both a better post-regeneration story and a better season opener.
Hard agree.
I would agree with that. Yeah, hell yeah. It's funny because I used to really like the 11th Hour, then I rewatched it like a month ago, and I was like, oh,
I will
what happened?
convert you all.
What happened to me?
You all someday.
Yeah,
You
honestly, like I rewatched a lot of
more
Series 5
Doctor
recently. I
Who
was like,
that
oh
was
my
better
word.
than the 11th Hour, and then when you went back and rewatched it, you're like, oh, so the 11th Hour is shit.
Yeah. I still wouldn't say shit, but it's definitely not the greatest ever thing since sliced bread, objectively.
Well, even in my Matt Smith rewatch, I gave it a 4, which is below average. I don't think it's complete shit, but like it's not a very good episode.
I'd give it closer to like a 5.
I'd say probably like 6.5 for me, like slightly above. But I definitely don't like as much as I did before. It's fine.
5 if I'm feeling generous, maybe a 6.
So Connor, I'm glad you've had a very laughter-filled first experience on the Security Kitchen commentaries.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. But it's going to be much worse when we get to the Invasion of Time because I want to die on that.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah. That's the other story that Connor. Oh, have I told any of you? Have I told any of you yet that Connor's
low-key
second
love the
commentary
Invasion of Time simply because of how shit it is.
Oh yeah.
So that's a subjective opinion, right, Brian?
No, because the thing is, I love the Keys of Marinus because of how shit it is, whereas I hate the Invasion of Time because of how shit it is.
There's some very subjective opinions there.
Yeah. No, I'll get to that when we get to that.
I've watched this story too many times in the past 4 years. That's why. That's why I'm bored with it.
I'm not one of those people with Doctor Who stories where like I need to like have a certain amount of time off in between watching them. Like I could watch like what's an example? I could watch like Happiness Patrol like 1 month and then like only have a month in between watching it again, and I'll be totally fine.
Wait, I've just realised, like, literally says, if you make a disturbance at the court, you are sent without trial to the glass factories in the desert for basically slave labour. What the fuck is this planet? Is this literally fascist city?
Marinus is a large and diverse place, Dylan. Do you have a problem with diversity?
This is that is fucking fascist city, man.
Honestly, this is the perfect episode to have the whole piss take on objective subjective because it's literally the Keys of Marinus. Like, it's objectively terrible, but subjectively brilliant.
See,
yeah,
but then
it is objectively probably one of the worst ever episodes of any television program ever. Yet it is somehow so charming and fun.
Ooh, so I love Bill Hartnell.
Hartnell came back from his 2 days in the Bahamas.
And his wig actually looks kind of normal now. So there's that. But I think Hartnell now, like when he comes back in this story, is absolutely on fire in his performance, especially in the courtroom scenes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love these hats.
Oh,
They're objectively great hats.
Yeah.
And the reason is they look like
Killed any
dicks.
positivity that Connor just, not Connor, Joey brought up. Who said he's on fire? Whichever one of you it was.
I
Their beards are objectively quite good.
What were you gonna say, Brian?
Oh my god, it's a swastika.
I was just gonna agree with you.
The swastika is objectively quite fascist.
Stop it, Dylan!
This is actually quite a good courtroom. I like it.
Yeah,
It is. Yeah.
it's quite a good episode, actually.
Yeah, but on what kind of level is it a good episode? Would you like to describe the
What
term
the fuck
in
are
which
these
you would
hats,
describe
though?
it?
Like they're trippy and cool, but what are they? Why do they look like that?
I don't fucking know.
Why do you wear a top hat, Brian?
I don't.
Exactly.
But if you did, why would you do it? Just
As
because
opposed to a bottom hat.
fucking.
Yeah, he would wear a bottom hat. You're quite right.
Oh, I
Is
just
it
got
objectively a
fucking
bottom
joke.
hat?
Why did I
Oh,
introduce
he needs more time to get some objectivity.
I like him. Fucking captions keep turning themselves off.
God, this needs to turn into that scene from Game of Thrones where Tyrion's like, I saved this city and all your worthless lives.
This guy with the cape, I like him.
Do you
On what
like
kind
him
of level do you
objectively
like him?
or subjectively?
I have to take this moment.
I'm sorry for just driving this joke into the ground, audience, but we can't help it.
To ask what the point of objectivity and subjectivity is. Aren't they all just like fictitious construct of the mind?
Well, that's your subjective opinion.
Yeah, that's not very objective, Brian.
Construct of
You just subjectively think
but-
that it's a fictitious
society.
construct of the mind.
Wait, do you actually not know the difference, Brian?
No, I know the fucking difference.
He's lying.
But do you know objectively or subjectively?
I'm gonna kill you. That is one thing I know for sure.
Objectively?
There's no winning.
This commentary is evil.
I remember someone on Twitter said that the empty child's objectively bad because characters teleport.
Yes. Wait, did he actually say objectively? Because I remember that screenshot, but I don't think he said objectively.
Maybe I'm strawmanning him.
I don't know. I agree because teleportation is objectively bad because, like, if you teleport, then all of the atoms being rearranged, it isn't actually you anymore. So.
Yeah, every time you teleport, you kind of just fucking die.
Exactly.
And isn't
Like,
that
So
what
that-
actually, there's this thing.
Checkmate, atheists.
A long ass. A long ass time ago, where I think it was Nova or something. They did an episode about teleportation and why it's actually like a fucking awful idea. It's literally you die when you do it.
Hell yeah.
It isn't you.
This man loves himself. Look at him.
Fucking, I'm tagging Callum.
In what way are you tagging him?
You'll
Oh.
see.
Wait, what are you taking him in? Oh, fucking
Oh,
hell.
no.
No. Connor, no. Fuck.
I need to look. I need to see.
I've just saw the tweet you tagged me in, Joey. Where it's like, all I'm getting is that Brian is a domestic abuser. Okay, I'm on Brian's side. Domestic abuse is the way.
There's always one really good quote to come out of each commentary.
Yeah, just like, well, I mean, it wasn't a commentary, but the best quote was cake privilege.
After I retweeted that one thing saying that The Last Jedi didn't ruin anything, I had an Alden Ehrenreich fangirl follow me.
Mm.
And I was like, "This isn't my regular content, woman. I don't know what you think you're getting into."
God, I loved
God,
when
David.
Shay commented, he's like, Connor won't find me here. And I was like, I will find you, and I will kill you.
Do the whole fucking Liam Neeson. Oh, you did actually post a Liam Neeson gift, didn't you?
Unbridled praise. Also, look how Susan crosses her legs again. It's a Time Lord thing. You cross your legs when you're lying down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I cross my legs when I
doesn't
lie.
Jodie Whittaker do that and it takes you away?
You're a child!
Fan theory confirmed.
Look at fucking Hartnell. Look at how great he is here.
That was some objective domestic abuse.
I wish, Jodie Whittaker would have some episodes off and come back and she's really good.
Did you just ask for some subjective domestic abuse or objective?
Brian, I thought you hated that. Now you're saying it.
It's infectious.
He's been Stockholmed.
If you can't beat him, join him.
No, the wasn't a joke. It was a legitimate question. He asked for one or the other. I just didn't hear which.
Can you guys hear that?
Okay,
music?
good talk, guys. Good talk.
There's some very loud Hispanic music playing outside my house. If you guys,
What are you, a
I
racist?
apologize. No, it's legitimately Hispanic music.
Is it subjectively Hispanic music? Or
No,
objective?
it's literally Hispanic music.
So that's
It is
objective, right?
it is
Well, we need some
objectively
verification for that.
Hispanic
We need some objective verification to believe you.
God.
Because
It's
I
going to
can
be
fucking
terrible
hear
to
the
listen to.
lyrics.
I just fucking caught a bit of it.
Oh, she has the most evil lemon face of all time. Like later in the episode, you'll see.
Did you say evil lemon face?
Yeah, like she pulls her face like she swallowed a lemon at some points. You do know what lemons taste like, don't you, Brian?
What?
Why did you get so close to your mic to say that, Dylan?
Why not? Well, so right,
What are you staring at, woman?
What are you saying, woman?
Too much exposition.
Also, can I just note how poor the directing is here? Because there's literally like a whole third of this screen segment which is being used for nothing. It's objectively bad.
See, no, it was waiting on the door for him to come in so that we could focus on it.
That's objectively poor direction.
This guy has a black belt in karate.
Does he objectively have one?
Doesn't he just like fucking smack her across the face and she goes flying
He has
a bald
across
spot.
the room or something?
I have a bald spot too, actually, and I'm fucking 20.
God, he's such a terrible conspirator, man.
Yeah, he slips up constantly.
Isn't Jacob thinning on the top now?
What's up?
Isn't
What?
Jacob thinning on the top?
He's always had hair like that, so I don't think he's.
But it's alright, he has one eye.
Yeah, and people with one eye, they don't deserve
Objectively or subjectively one eye?
rights.
Only Jacob knows.
Someone tagged Jacob on Twitter and asked him if he objectively or subjectively has one eye.
This is such cancer.
I'm on it.
Yes.
Oh God, there's more domestic abuse. This is like the domestic abuse episode of Doctor Who. This is one of the most age-inappropriate episodes, man. Like, there's literally like rape and domestic abuse in like a Doctor Who story, in the same Doctor Who story.
That was a firework. If you heard that,
I have done God's work.
hell yeah. Rewatching The Keys of Marinus parts 3 and 4. Feel like pure shit. Just want him back. Bill Hartnell.
I love his gun. You see his gun and his belt.
I like his cape a lot.
Do you objectively?
Don't do it, Joey. Don't do it. God, I really feel bad for Callum now because if he watches this, it's so bullying him.
I don't feel bad. Fuck you, Callum.
Well, to be honest, though,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Jesus Christ.
That was an objective fuck you, by the way, Callum.
He objectively hates you.
No, he objectively wants to fuck you. He considers you the best possible
objectively
mate.
want to fuck this man with the cape. That's who I want to fuck.
Ooh, Brian. Jacob just said objectively why. So like this commentary has just flown right by, I think. I can't believe we're almost done with it already. Anyone else?
yeah. But the Keys of Marinus flies by anyway.
Just to listen to our commentary when it comes out.
You're fucking right. Hartnell's like on full battery, isn't he?
Dude, he is. He's so fucking good here. And that's why like I could never fault any 60s episode for like giving Hartnell a week or two off because like when he comes back he's almost always just in top form.
Yeah, you think about like how he's barely in the massacre and then he appears right at the end and it's one of his best scenes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So whenever he gets a chance to recover from the literally like crippling illness he had at the time. Also, this is the lemon face you're about to see.
it's the Peter Parker Rose Tyler face.
Come on, she does make such a sour face though.
Just you describing it as a lemon face as she falls down on her hands and knees crying was the best thing.
It's just like
Jamie back!
Also, Dylan, where did you get your current Twitter icon from?
What? When that lemon face happened, they should have played Murray Gold's Doomsday theme.
that was an I Am the Doctor moment, I think. Somebody once told me the world.
Just dies. You play I Am the Doctor over it. She's pulling her lemon face, as Dylan calls it.
What is it? The shepherd's boy from Heaven Sent. The as Hartnell's delivering his speech, calling her out here at the end.
Shit conspirator's name is Aiden, by the way. Just making that clear. Or it isn't. But that's the guy who, I don't fucking know anymore. Just.
Brian, would you just fuck off already? JK, I objectively love you, babe.
I subjectively love you too.
Oh, what a fucking low blow that was.
See, but Brian, there is such thing as objectivity, and your opinion on me doesn't matter because you objectively love me.
Brian, I subjectively find your friendship.
Jacob fucking said, he said, do I need to report you to the YouTubes for harassment and discrimination?
Oh, Jacob took it
We
seriously.
love you, Jacob. This is why we love you. Objectively.
Do I need to report you to the YouTubes for harassment and discrimination? Oh, God. How long till they phone?
I love these phones, though.
Do you objectively love them, or
No,
Subjective
Joey,
opinion.
come on, you've killed it, Joey.
have I objectively killed it?
Was that Connor?
Yep. I want none of this in episode 6. None of it.
I can try,
Next
but I
episode,
cannot make a
Keys
promise.
of Marinus.
You have corn on the cob objectively maybe want to ejaculate in your mouth.
I do not want this to become a thing across multiple videos. Please.
Do you objectively not want it to become a thing
No.
across multiple videos?
Joey, you're squeezing my lemons.
Oh, you're squeezing those lemons, Joey.
Squeeze the lemons.
What are you gonna do? Squeeze the lemon.
To make you make a lemon face, just like.
Objectively or subjectively?
God.
The Keys of Marinus, Part 6, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, last episode of this hellscape.
For this thrilling conclusion.
Are you objectively excited?
No.
Alright, that'll be my last one. Possibly. It might subjectively be my last one.
Objectively be your last one. See, Connor's where I was at in episode 4.
See, but that was when we just got the ball rolling.
Exactly. Dylan, how are you holding up?
What, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, no, the other Dylan.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about the Aussie sounding guy who's actually from New Zealand.
No, are you talking about me?
I think
Talking about Joey, obviously. 'Cause Joey, your name's Dylan, right?
Yeah.
Wait, do I sound like an Aussie Brian?
No, I was just being a dick.
No, I remember one of the first videos I did with Connor. Someone asked like, "What's the Aussie doing here?"
What, Jacob, probably.
No. It was Oh no, it was on one of the marathons. It was with Shay. Shay said it, or was it Jerry?
What? No, it wouldn't have been Shay. It would have been someone else.
It would have
Shay
been
would know.
Jerry.
Shay would know the difference. He fucking lives there.
Wait, who said it though? Because I remember.
I know that Jacob definitely said.
He might
me
be
once.
a pan-oceanist.
Now Jerry just calls me Kiwi Kun.
Yeah. Imagine that. Have you seen the treatment he gives the Yanks?
Yeah, fucking
think-
word appropriation, or whatever it is.
So Dylan, I understand we all sound the same.
Yeah, I love that comment on your season ranking. You know, Dylan, how you did the objective season ranking video on your channel.
Yeah, that was very objective, that video.
Yeah. Then Jerry comments saying his favorite season's autumn and his least favorite season is fall.
That's very subjective.
Jerry's the best, man.
Oh, this man's voice is very soft. I like it.
Brian, if you think Jerry is mean to us Yanks any other time, could you imagine what the invasion commentary is gonna be like? Fucking 8 whole ass episodes of him making fun of us.
You and your virgin adventures.
Your virgin adventures.
Here we go, shite.
My God, Rabat. Oh my God. You're such an Anglophile.
Anglophile.
Rabat. Such an Anglophile.
Anyway, for those listening, yes, the invasion is the next commentary. So you...
Do you like it? Did you like it when Did you like it when Callum objectively made a football card of the Dream Lord?
Yes.
The ratings are pretty subjective, though.
Yeah.
Brian's gotten so pissed off at this, he got a rage boner and started ejaculating to us making objective, subjective jokes.
That's how the title sequence is made.
Yeah. The Hartnell title sequence is Brian's cum. And no, we brought it full circle. The very first joke of the commentary is
Oh, I remember this bit.
Yeah, but you know what the shittiest thing is, Joey? You know what the shittiest thing is? It wasn't the last joke of the commentary.
See, Brian, but you already know what the last joke of the commentary is gonna be.
I fucking wish I didn't.
Do you objectively wish you did?
I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had.
I fucking love her performance.
Oh, the beginning of like Zenith. Can we call that our Zenith? That's cool as shit.
Oh shit, there is a River Song sale from Big Finish up now.
I'll be sure to hop on that.
But did River Song have subjective or objective spoilers in her book?
No.
You know how I've been changing the intro for the Celestial podcast every single time? You can already guess what the joke is going to be next time.
Oh god.
Well, actually, next Celestial podcast is a Dream Team video, Brian.
Is it?
It is.
Which
season 5.
Classic Who season?
Yeah, it's season 5.
Ah, nice.
It'll be the Trout. It'll be the Trout and Arrow retrospective all over again.
Well, Deborah Watling was in a lot of season 5.
That is true.
When are we planning to record that?
I want to get the invasion commentary done first, so sometime after that.
Oh, Lemonface has been caught.
Lemon face. The way the doctor's sitting here.
God, Dylan,
The fucking
Dylan,
That's what Brian feels right now. This is Brian.
Actually, yeah, that's very
God.
good
Dylan, I love how you
I
I love how you put season 1 in S tier, and now we're watching season 1, and it's like, fucking hell.
This is S tier.
Joey is
This is-
definitely the
This is
evil guy.
objectively S tier.
What were you gonna say, Brian?
Joey, you're definitely the guy with the cape in this scenario.
Did
Sort
you say-
of being
Did you say,
smug
did you say
about
the
it.
cape or that? Did you say the cape or that I have cake? Because both statements are true.
Both statements are true. Exactly.
And then like if we were watching like a I don't know, like a New Who episode, and it's like this really well crafted TV drama, and you're like, oh fuck off, fuck off. You know?
That's it. Next commentary is actually Hellbent.
Oh.
Which, as we all know, is objectively bad.
Well, Rob. So are you saying that Rob Shearman's objectively wrong?
How much longer do we
Barbara
have?
objectively right. God, this is such intense drama. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, you know the objectivity levels of this, Connor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey Dylan, totally unrelated. When scheduling Jerry for the invasion commentary, he's the same time zone as you, right?
Yes. Since when does Scotland have a different time zone?
I don't fucking know. I don't study your fucking time zones.
It's on the same like longitude.
Yeah, but the U.S. has fucking 3 different fucking time zones.
Yeah, well, because the US is fucking massive.
The US is like a
Joey,
continent.
the time zones also differ going across the U.S., not straight up and down it. That's why you and I
Exactly.
have the same time zone, and Jacob doesn't.
So we're in the same time zone as parts of Africa, because it's about down.
Isn't that fucking insane though, Brian? That like Jacob's an hour behind us, and he's only like what, a 12-hour drive from us?
12-hour drive, like that's how long it takes to go from like one end of the UK to the other.
This is like not even a quarter of the U.S. that we're talking about.
Well, I mean, it takes that half for New Zealand because our roads are so terribly built.
Are they? Are they objectively
stop!
terribly built?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
It's so clever. I just keep saying the same joke.
Only I can make it objective.
Literally every time, but I think it's funnier every time. It's just so clever.
God.
You see, what would be objectively clever if I made the Doctor wear sunglasses and call himself Dr. Disco?
He's so objectively clever.
God, I'd love to see like a.
Keller will love this. God, when parents catch you in your room.
When you walk.
So this is your sex toy?
I think I should use this one myself.
Masturbating and
God, have you guys seen the New Zealand meme of please tell me that it's not your penis?
What?
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 Oh, you need to see this.
I don't know if I want to.
No, it's from a. You know how like the UK has Coronation Street, right?
Okay.
Well,
No.
Well, New Zealand has. Well, New Zealand has a soap opera called Shortland Street that's kind of similar, but it's set at a hospital. And well, not.
Look,
all
I
hospitals.
subjectively don't know this.
But there's a fucking famous meme, like cliffhanger from that story, and it's so good. I'll link it.
Someone just goes, "Please tell me that is not your penis," and then you just have the fucking Doctor Who closing sting.
I might honestly make an edit of it with that. 'cause it's such an impactful
No.
clip.
You've got to do that and have the Doctor Who and the Silurian stuff.
Yep, your objectively favorite story, Joey.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the Silurians has objectively the best soundtrack.
Yeah, there we go.
Rage boner just keeps getting higher and higher.
Brian,
I
do you
love how
remember?
Arbiton has like access to this ridiculous technology because they don't know what it is. They're surprised by it.
Whilst
Brian,
you're watching the Keys
do
of
you know-
Marinus, take a sidestep into this one.
Brian, do you remember in the Ambassadors of Death commentary when we were talking about the kazoo of death playing over someone having sex? You come and it's just the kazoo, the bow, 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 bow.
You start going harder, it goes.
I fucking love the Vord and Arbitan's robes.
The Arctech is easily the best Doctor Who villain, just saying.
What? Is that an objective fact?
He's objectively the best Doctor Who villain.
She objectively doesn't love him.
I think she only subjectively doesn't love him.
Meh.
Yeah.
I'm objectively having my lemon squeezed.
So a domain of the Vord, right, actually makes these things like horrifying. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the eyes behind the mask.
Can you?
Yeah, look, you can see his eye.
He's blinking right now.
Damn. It always used to legitimately annoy me with the 10 Planet Cybermen that you could see the eyes inside it. But that was back when. Yeah. Wait, what's
That
up?
annoys you about the
It used to annoy me, but it's one of the best aspects about them, really.
Yeah, I really like that you can still see the eyes with the 10th Planet Cyberman. I mean, it's not intentional, but it's really cool. So you gotta think about that corpse face lurking behind that mask, you know?
What the fuck?
You know, the guy who plays that Vord in this plays like the mad guy for the next episode, the Sensorites.
You realize the next episode's the Aztecs? Fake fan?
I actually said the next episode. You just didn't listen enough.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Connor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Get
objective
fucked.
listeners will have heard that. Comment if you're an objective listener that agrees with what I say.
You know, when you were talking about the Chinese Cybermen, were you talking about Ian's coat and the Vord?
I definitely was not talking about that. Blasphemy.
The Chinese Cybermen? Oh, that's one of the best bits that's ever come out of any of your panel discussions.
The Vord are not Cybermen. They are the Vord.
What story is that in, Brian? Because I know you know.
Oh,
Chinese Cybermen.
Domain of the Void.
No. What story are they Cybermen in, Brian?
The
Domain of
World
the Void.
Shapers. It's called the
The-
World
Oh,
Shapers.
okay, yeah, that's in the second volume of Six Doctor Comics. I still need to get that.
Domain
Oh
of
my
the
god.
Void.
This is as intense as when Thanos puts the stones in.
For as much as a shit idea as the Void being Cybermen is, I've heard really good things about the World Shapers.
So have I, actually. Yeah, I just didn't realize that was the story where. They
This
did
is the thing that the Doctor has in his hand is actually Stormbreaker. He's here to stop Thanos.
Dylan, say Vord again.
Void.
Fucking. What is with the way you say Vord?
Well, it's 2 O's. So
But that's how he pronounces it. That's how
Who
Arbitan
pronounces
pronounces it. As the Void. Arbitan.
Everybody
It is
else
the
pronounces
Void.
it as Vord, like how I pronounce
yeah, but the thing is,
Daleks
Yanks roll
as
their R's. Though.
Daleks. I'm the only one who pronounces it like that. Arbitan's the only one who pronounces Vord.
And he's
as
the one who knows
Voord.
them the best.
Vord. Vord. I just love the meaning of
It's the
Vord.
Void.
Yeah. Fucked everyone. I'm Arbiter.
Also, how more is the directing in this scene? Like, just why is there something in front of them? It doesn't make it look more dynamic. It's just shit.
John Gorey didn't direct another Who story after this, did he?
Yeah, John Gorey is a terrible director.
Isn't he the one that they brought on for Reign of Terror when Henrik Hirsch
Yeah.
got sick?
Dude, I
Also,
really hate...
like, literally, how did you not notice that he looks like a xenomorph?
Yeah, but exactly. Like, fucking...
I
what?
love this though.
Like,
Talks
you
nothing
can
like
clearly
Arbitan, looks
see
nothing
that
like
is
Arbitan. You can
not-
see his face is like 10 times as long as Arbitan's. Then he
Oh,
dabs.
he's dabbing. He's dabbing. Stop!
I mean, like, Dylan, are you trying to say that Arbitan wouldn't dab?
He'd throw out his back trying. I mean, have you seen the guy?
Yeah, he's a god.
Oh, he absolutely is. I mean, he doesn't even need to wear trousers. That's how much of a Chad he is.
He doesn't sound like Arbitan either. So, like,
That was literally the first point I made when I was talking about the comparison to Arbitan, Brian. You didn't need to reiterate it, you cunt.
oh, I'm sorry. Will you ever forgive me, BB?
We'll see. We'll see if I objectively forgive you later on.
You see what you have done, Connor? Do you see?
What have I done?
What have I done?
The true power of objectivity. I will name you Darth Editron.
Oh
We
my
fucking
god.
Peaked. We've peaked. The commentary is over. We fucking peaked.
Thank you, my master.
Oh, that was great.
Connor is Obi-Wan. You were brother Callum. I love you.
Objectively or subjectively?
I objectively hate you!
You're my parents. I loved you from my objective point of view. The Chibnall is evil.
Oh my god. God.
Rise, Lord.
Oh, dear. Where is criticism? Is it safe? Is it all right?
No, I was gonna go for Russell T.
All right, you will.
Where is Russell T? Is he safe?
In your
Is he still big?
objectivity, you roasted him.
He was objectively safe.
Oh,
What the fuck is wrong with us?
New Hope. When I left you, I was a subjective student. Now I am objectively better. Who's Luke then? Connor, who is Callan's son?
I don't fucking know.
I think it has to be me because the entire time I've just been saying no, that's impossible.
Objectively impossible.
That's subjectively a gimmick to the background.
I am objectively your father.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Oh god.
No,
Let me
it's
look upon you with
subjective.
Let me look upon you with my objective eyes.
Oh dear.
But you'll die only subjectively.
The criticisms of fighting for the good. Good is an objective point of view. Oh dear. The objective and the subjective are more similar. What the fuck does that saying go?
God, where's the production assistant? I thought he was left here at the beginning of the story.
The dark side of the
The
force.
production assistant was Bill Hartnell all the time.
The dark side of criticism is a pathway to many abilities some would consider to be subjective. Is it possible to learn this path?
Not from Chris Chibnall.
Not from a Jody stan.
Oh my! I really hope he listens to it now.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Balstreak, the dog fiddler?
We've spent like an hour and 15 minutes just joking about this.
He was a subjective man, but then he learned the powers of objectivity.
Oh, fuck.
I still can't get over. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Edition.
He could even keep the episodes he cared about from being criticized.
He was able to prove his objectivity.
We've somehow managed to make this joke fresh again. How we managed
But I'm
it.
afraid this is where we must leave it, as we're
Oh.
heading now.
The keys
So I
of
have,
Marinus.
so I just have to
Wait,
ask
wait.
the I have to ask the viewers, of course. Did you objectively or subjectively enjoy this? This
I
commentary?
objectively love this objectively great
Tune
episode.
in next time to find out if I objectively or subjectively hung
Oh,
myself.
fuck. I think Connor
God.
needs to be on every commentary. This has been taken to a different level. Fuck.
God, fuck's sake.
Oh damn!
I thought the keys of Marinus was good.
It's so good.
It is.
It's
It is.
objectively
It's
good.
objectively great.
God, fucking David Whitaker edited this. He looked at this script and thought, "Yep, that's good."
All right. Thank you all for having a wonderful subjective or objective time with me, and I will fuck off, I guess. You don't fucking know who Aunt Jemima is? The fucking pancake lady?
Who's the pancake lady?
It's like a pancake mix brand called Aunt Jemima.
Where I come from, we buy Bisquick.
You don't have fucking Aunt Jemima in Ohio?
I don't fucking know. I've never seen it.
You
Maybe
must
we
fucking
do.
have Aunt Jemima.
I don't fucking look for pancake mix, my guy, because I don't eat pancakes on the regular.
It's also syrup. Like it's fucking you don't know Aunt Jemima. She got canceled.
I
in the
know
US.
Mrs. Butterworth, and that's it.
Fuck off with Mrs. Butterworth. Aunt Jemima's a fucking household name, my man.
Mrs. Butterworth is more of a household name, cunt.
Everyone knows.
Yeah,
that.
stop sucking dick, Brian. Yeah, just put it in the DVD. Put it in your urethra.
There's still fucking water.
No.
I laughed that fucking hard.
Yeah, no, my face genuinely did hurt during that episode. I haven't laughed that much in a long time.
That rivals like what the laughing fit we all had at the end of the Troughton retrospective, Brian.
Where we were just laughing for 5 minutes straight.
mean,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
Deborah
I think
Watling.
we need to try very hard not to do the objectively subjectively shit with the
All
next
right.
one. It's gonna get so
I
old.
can't guarantee complete restraint, but we'll try.
Well, Deborah
Alright.
Watling's objectively dead.
All right, here we go.
She lives on in heaven.
Just hang on, wait, save all the jokes. Fucking hell. All right, here we go.